Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Katie. Today we're going to learn a version of Hakuna Matata from The Lion King. This is what the play along sounds like. What a wonderful phrase! Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your day. Special shout out to my Patreon patron of the day right here. Thank you so much for your support. If you want more exclusive content that you can't find here on YouTube, consider supporting me on Patreon. So first we're going to need an F chord. Wait, I need a little disclaimer here. My ukulele is up at a 45-degree angle like this, but I keep it down here for split screen purposes so that you can see what I'm doing. But the proper technique, neck is up at a 45-degree angle. So we need an F chord. Finger number 1 on the first fret of the E string, second fret of the G string. C chord, third fret, A string. D chord, I like to use all 3 in a row. Fingers 1, 2, and 3. Place that on the second fret of the G, C, and the A string. Sorry, the E string. And I've also seen it done this way. You bar it. Or there's a double up where I push down on 2 right here with finger number 1. And finger number 2 pushes down on that second fret of the E string. I've seen that before. Choose your own adventure, whatever is best for you. We have a G7, finger number 1, first fret of the E string, second fret of the A, and the C string. A regular G, so we're just normal G major. Finger number 3 is on the third fret of the E string, and then second fret of the A and the C string. A minor, finger number 1, second fret, G string. B flat, looks like stairs, do 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 do. Finger number 1 is going to push down on the first 2 strings of the first fret. Finger number 2, second fret of the third string. Finger number 3 is going to be on the third fret of the fourth string. Now, if this is not your friend, especially with pushing down on 2 strings, it's okay if you kind of lift off finger number 1 and you just kind of mute this one. Just as long as these 3 are pushed down and you can hear that triad, that 1, 3, 5, and that B flat, it's okay. It's not the end of the world if you don't have this quite yet. It's still going to sound okay. E flat, I like to take my focus fox, fingers 2 and 3. That's going to go on the third fret of the C and the E string, and finger number 1, first fret of the A string. So if you're a beginner, this is what I suggest that you do at the very beginning of the song. For the Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. What I want you to try to do is just strum your chord once and hold it for however many counts it tells you to. Hakuna Matata. C chord, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. D, ain't no passing craze. And then G7. Now you could either strum down 1, 2, 3, 4. If you would like to, if you're just beginning. What I'm doing in the play along is down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So each down, up, down, up is going to equal to 4 counts. Okay, so if I want to play a chord for 4 counts, I have to do that entire strumming pattern. All right, so we have, we just did Ain't No Passing Craze. We have A minor, down, up, down, up. Up, down, it, try it with me. Down, up, F chord. Down, up, up. D chord. Down, up, up. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. C chord. Problem free. G7. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, if you see that A minor to F, we're just going to back it up a little bit. A minor to F transition. Do you see how I have my A minor here? And then for that F chord, all I have to do is whoosh, place finger number 1 on the first fret of the E string. Love that transition. Now, no matter what level you are for this one, all I'm doing for the verse was when he was a young warthog. I'm just strumming the B flat once, the F, and the C chord. That's it. So it's when he was a young warthog. You see how the chords are right above the words? That's where I'm strumming. When I was a young warthog. And then I start my strumming pattern for E flat. Down, up, Here we go. He found his aroma like a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. Now here, I just strum once. I'm a sensitive soul, though I seem thick-skinned. You see, I'm thick-skinned. I have 2 measures of C, but I only strum it once, but I hold it for 8 counts. Skinned. Now when it hurt, I hold it. And it hurt when my friends never stood downwind. And oh, the shame. Thought of changing my name. B flat downhearted. Every time that and then I lightly touch my strings. I'd stop them from vibrating because when he says, Pumbaa, not in front of the kids. Oh, sorry, we're not playing anything there. And then we go right back into the chorus. Now, if you want something just a little bit different, something that's just going to challenge you a little bit, we are going to be trying this. Almost like what a mandolin does. All right, so I was like, how do you strum so fast? Well, I was sitting down with Craig Chi and Sarah Meisel one time, and they were having a big plate of nachos, and they were talking about strumming the ukulele a little differently than how you would strum the guitar. And they said, it's like you're turning a door handle this way. And I take it to a little bit of a different level where it's like, hey, how was your day? Okay. How were the french fries? They were okay. Do you see how my wrist is doing this? Okay, or you can do the chakra like that. Now what I want you to do is take your pointer finger, put it closer to your toes, do that same, those french fries were okay. Now, with that same motion, point that pointer finger toward your belly buttons. And I'm going to be strumming right around here, not toward the sound hole, right around here toward the neck. Okay, so at the base of the neck that's connecting to the body. So right around here, it's going to be a lot easier. If you strum around here, there's going to be a little bit more tension on the strings and just may feel like, I don't know, it might be a little more difficult. But here, a little bit easier. And when I'm strumming, actually I'm focusing around like these 3 strings right here. If you can try all 4, great. But just sometimes I feel like my students find it easier when I focus on just maybe a few strings. So at the very beginning, we have F, Hakuna Matata. See how that's a very tight motion? My wrist isn't going like this. It's a very small motion, back and forth motion. It may take a little while to get it, but once you get it, it's really, really fun, okay? I didn't get it overnight, and sometimes I still struggle with it. Sometimes I have to get into it, but it might be something to take you to that next level. So I go, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Hear that? Now, when I do that, when he was a young warthog, when I was a young warthog, on that C chord, when he was a young warthog, when I was a young warthog. Very nice. Thanks. So you see how I just add that little thing in there, and I think it's kind of fun. And especially when I'm a sensitive soul, I seem thick-skinned. And it hurt when my friends never stood G downwind. And oh, the shame. G chord, thought of changing my name. And I got B flat every time that I Pumbaa. Not in front of the kids. This is a family-friendly show. Now, another thing, if you want to take it to the next level, something I do in the play-along on that C chord in What a Wonderful Phrase, I take finger number 3, play that C chord, I slide that up to the 5th fret, strum all of my strings, 7th fret. So if I had Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. And you kind of hear that in the track, in the original track. I hear it. And so I thought I'd just add it in there, sprinkle it in there if you'd like to add something interesting if you're ready for it. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. When he was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. Very nice. Thanks. He found his aroma like a sight and appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. I'm a sensitive soul, though I seem thick-skinned. And it hurt when my friends never stood downwind. And oh, the shame. I thought I'd change in my name. And I got downhearted every time that I pumba in front of the kids. Oh, sorry. Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. And also thank you so much for, I don't know if you can hear the drain and the rain. It is downpouring right now. So thank you so much for that. Hey, if you like Disney tutorials, I have a ton of them. I'm going to put that in the cards all around me. And in the description box below, you are going to find a playlist of all of my Disney tutorials. So make sure that you check that out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.